Well, good day, guys. This is Do Gaming League Premiership Division
Dude's
of
banning
Infinity
someone
Gaming
now.
International versus Veneration Esports, and you're watching Game 3 of it with your casters DeMoNiK ZA as well as Rainz Dota. Are you there, buddy? It looks like DeMoNiK ZA just stepped
The
down quite a bit, but I think he's
green
got the
team's banning
VOD going, so
someone
even
now.
though that you guys it's a possibility that you guys cannot get the game going. He's definitely having it up in
Dire team
like
ban.
probably a few days because he's recording right now and he's posting some editing now and then, making sure that they don't coincide with the pausing and everything because that's probably really boring to watch. But you know that previous game was insane. I mean, I usually have mosquitoes biting me as I play some Dota, but I think tonight they've been watching with me, like with their eyes on the screen. That sniper was insane. Are you there?
Yes, I'm back, don't worry. I'm here.
Radiant team ban.
Not so ordinary.
Oh man, this has been
not so ordinary bands.
a long series so far, and we're going all the way into Game 3, and I am excited.
Dire
iFG versus VnR. We're gonna see an Ancient Apparition band for Game 3, so we're not gonna see that hero for our final encounter so far this evening.
Thank God. It's been insane. I mean, that chilling touch itself is just a game changer.
Yeah.
And chilling touch as well as it's on a vibe. It's on a sniper. So a sniper chilling touch as well as all those items. That was a straight up GG from iFG.
There was nothing that they could do
5
about that
seconds
sniper, man.
remaining.
And I wonder if VnR are planning
Luna could
to.
have farmed it.
Reserve time.
Yeah. It's bad. I mean, it's probably IFG's turn to pick out that sniper, if possible. But definitely giving it away early game will. Sorry, not the early game, but the early drafting would be too predictable, and hence a counter draft to that. But yeah, as a Visage
Radiant
pickup from
team
IFG from 2 bans into the first pick. Let's just see how that goes for a bit. And I think it's oh, Amali's back.
So IFG O'Malley is finally here. So Greco is going to be, as we say goodbye to Greco, and we thank him for 2 very entertaining games of Dota that he produced. But the
Huge shout out.
the captain and drafter O'Malley is back, and he's going to pick up a Visage. Phalanx is one of signature hero from Phalanx. He really loves that Visage, and he has good control with the birds. So that's going to be really exciting.
5 seconds remaining.
Exciting to see. And I would like to, and I think I would like to see Infinity Gaming shifting it up a little. They've
Reserve
picked
time.
two of pretty much the same strats, and it worked for them in Game 1. But it turns out that Veneration Esports had the answer in Game 2. So we might see something different from both teams here as we head towards Game 3. Veneration Esports are going to start off with a Lich
Radiant team pick.
support pickup, maybe an offlane pickup for themselves. So, and I'm going to say it, we might see a Clockwork here. Terrible player I am has played a hell of a Clockwork in both games so far, and I'm pretty sure that Veneration Esports are going to be more than comfortable to pick him a Clockwork again. And there it is.
No,
Dire team pick.
was he the Clockwork?
He was, yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah, for 2 games. I don't know if Clockwork is a very good pickup right now, especially with Familiars, able to just stun him when he's in his cogs. But I don't know. Maybe it could work pretty well still. If the Visage is the target, it should be really easy.
Yeah, the Clockwork's familiars make, Visage familiars make Clockwork's hooking a little bit more difficult. But an effective Clockwork player just
5
does
seconds remaining.
creates a lot of space in the game, and terrible player I am has done
Reserve
a good job
time.
in both games to make sure that happens. Just making sure that if a hero is by himself, and he's been getting solo kills actually in both games as well in his solo lane. So he's been doing a good job, and I'm sure that he's most likely going to land in a solo lane again, depending on what Veneration Esports are going to be thinking with their draft.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he will most likely be just fine, I imagine. I don't at this stage, with just a Visage pick. Sure, a Visage can do well to shut down a Clockwork, and
Bad dudes
Potom is
banning
also
someone
a good counter to the Clockwork. Just because if he cogs in another hero, you can just shoot an arrow and then start wailing down with some damage. So that's a good pickup from IFG International, and they run the Potom fairly well as well. So that's also another hero that they're still comfortable in playing.
I don't know who's going to be the player for Mirana. If it's going to be Zistort, I think it's a good idea to ban out the Batrider because it's so powerful. But I don't know. I don't think Suzuki is the type to play the Mirana carry because he's more like, farm, 30 minutes, come back and just own. And Mirana is basically the contradiction to that because she needs to get in there into team fights with Moonlight Shadow as well as the Sacred Arrow. It does so much damage in the beginning of the game. So an offlane Mirana is a maybe to this. If not, Adastam is going to play it in the mid solo. And yeah, that's basically it. I think Clockwork, having terrible player as I am, or whatever you call it, terrible player I am. Yeah, that's his nickname. And he's able to, go into the offlane when he's needed there, or he goes to the mid solo as you've seen in the first game to take on a Queen of Pain. And he's so useful, So he's able to do the off lane, the mid solo. If not, the safe lane solo is a possibility as well. And that's just so flexible. As a player, Veneration Esports has definitely picked up somebody that's perfect into a team like this.
Yeah, so the ban phase is going to be coming through. Weaver's going to be out of the options for game 3, and Veneration Esports are going to follow it up with the Bane. So they may be looking to. Bane is always a good counter to things like Lifestealer.
5 seconds remaining.
And Lifestealer is still in the pool, so we may actually see a Clockwork Lifestealer combo coming out of Veneration Esports. And Lifestealer does fairly well against Mirana and Visage. Mirana can get away, but the Nates can absorb a lot of damage. Doom is actually also fits into a Lifestealer pick just because Doom is actually quite an effective counter. Being able to just Doom an Axe and stop his lifesteal and stop his ability to rage and become immune to spells. So it could be it's an option.
Perfect, actually. I was actually hoping for a lifestealer bull. Lifestealer pickup for the Veneration Esports as their 5th, but they denied my decision, putting a sniper over there, and it worked even better. Our rates. So. It's still available, the sniper. So if they're able to get him, Clockwork with the armor, the ice armor from Lich King is going to hurt quite a bit. And as we see it, it's going to be the Lifestealer carry.
I've been on point today, man. I'm quite proud of myself at the moment.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
You need the 100 followers, so.
Yeah. Twitter.com/DeMoNiKZA. We're going for the 100 followers. Tweet me at #DeMoNiK100. Tell me about your thoughts and feelings about and we're going to see an Ember Spirit in Game 3. Oh, things are going to be exciting. I love Ember Spirit as a pickup. He's going to be a great middle. We could see him in middle. We could see him safe lane. Traditionally, he's most likely going to be in the middle. And he's going to be most likely up against a Slark. So that's going to be an interesting matchup middle. I'm actually quite excited to see that. Ember Spirit is quite new to the pool. But he definitely has his strengths, man. And he can output a ton of damage.
Oh, what? But okay, if Chiro is going to play the Lifestealer, it's going to leave Epileptic Baboon. Yeah, he was the sniper, so it's definitely going to take the slot mid because terrible player is, obviously right now by game 3, it's pretty obviously he's going to play the Clockwork in the offlane. So I don't really know it's going to work. I mean,
are we going to go 3 for 3 on mid players from VnR? We're going to have 3 different mids in 3 different games. It's entirely possible, I think, at this stage.
With the Lich King mid, yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
Actually, it might be better to run the Clockwork middle against the Ember Spirit, just because he can cogs. The Ember Spirit doesn't have that much mana, and is quite a mana-dependent hero to get kills. So if you are able to get cogs off a couple of times while he's close to creep wave and just spam his mana off with a couple of cheap cogs, then you could actually maintain control in a lane against the Ember Spirit. iFG are going to follow it up with a 4th pick Batrider. I'll give you 3 guesses who's going to play that.
5 seconds remaining.
But I think you know.
Phalanx? What? No, but did it actually derail you off having that, after the Ember Spirit pickup, you would actually predict that Mirana will be the carry? But no, I think it's going to be the Mirana position for support, and that's going to leave the carry still being able to be picked up by iFG. So I don't know if that's correct, but that's how I see it though, because with Visage Mirana as supports roaming around and just grabbing off kills whenever possible, like what Strider did, that's going to leave Ember Spirits a lot of gold as well. And that's going to be the offlane Batrider, and that leaves a position 1 carry for IFG.
Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. It might be worth IFG's just to think about Shadow Demon is still in the pool. I know it might sound like an arbitrary pick, but it works well with Mirana, plus the his ability to amplify damage with Ember Spirit is significant. I'll just let you, I've seen it before, and it hurts. It hurts you, and you cry about it. So, but the last pickup from Veneration Esports is actually going to be Strider's Vengeful Spirit, most likely. So they've got a nice rounded lineup. They've got their 3 cores are melees, but they have a lot of slow and some minus armor to follow it up, and they always have the Vengeful Spirit swap to bring it into the team. Plus the Clockwork can initiate with his hook, so they've got plenty of action and plenty of disable going into this game.
Sniper pick. Sniper pick. Sniper pick.
It could totally. I actually don't mind a sniper pick here. It's gonna be an Enigma. We're going back to TI2, ladies and gentlemen. O'Malley is going to pick himself up an Enigma as we go into IFG versus Veneration Esports Game 3. This is the deciding match. On the side... Oh, we're going to have a pause just to come out. Not sure exactly what's happening. Soz, I need a few minutes. So it looks like we're going to have some time to do a full draft analysis, yeah. So I'm actually I'm not sure which draft I like better. I enjoy IFG's draft just because I'm a big fan of Ember Spirits.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, it's too late.
Oh, it's too late.
I'm listening.
I like Ember Spirit. He's really good in the early game, and he transitions well into the mid game as a severe damage dealer. Plus, he has some getaway in the form of his Spy Remnant, just to be able to get out of trouble if he happens to be up Schutt's Creek without paddle, as they say. But on the other hand, VnR also have the capability to shut him down. Sure, they've got melee heroes, but they're also going to have the capability of being able to cost ice armor, which gives a significant amount of armor, and also slows down heroes both ranged and melee now. So that's going to be quite effective, I think, in just helping to tone down the Earth Spirit's damage.
Yeah. I think it's going to be too difficult, especially this whole IFG team, actually, if they're able to take down team fights again and again, because I don't see Q farming with Mirana too much, not as much as DeLuna, especially, because it's a totally different hero perspective to play as well. So if he's able to maybe get some gangs around, especially that Moonlight Shadow, it's perfect for a hero like O'Malley to just get in and get that black hole in, and that's basically going to cause some team fights going on, and I think it's going to lean towards them, because black hole and this Firefly, it's amazing for damage over time, and just basically that's it. And here comes the Adestam going in with that ulti, what's it called again, Fire Remnant, as well as the Searing Chain, just to stop them after the black hole. The team fights, if I see it on paper, it's amazing for AFG, but the only problem is to see if it's another Slark or the Lifestealer that's going to farm up quite a bit. If they're able to farm up, it's still going to be really difficult to take them down.
Yeah, I think this game actually might just come down to O'Malley's Enigma. If the Enigma can get off a black hole and he's going to need to get the Vengeful Spirit, the Clockwork, and most likely the Slark in his black hole. Because those are the 3 heroes that have the capability of stopping the black hole with the Pounce, Stun, and obviously Cogs, and Clockwork has a multitude of spells that can stop it. So it's really going to be the Clockwork. I think is going to be the Clockwork and Venge are going to be the main focus for O'Malley. But if he can get off some big black holes, they can quickly turn a team fight around and take towers off the back of it. So, and it also, if VnR have a couple of early spokes. I mean, once again, Strider was really effective. Okay, they're going to be starting out. So Strider was really effective, just finishing my thought, last game with his roaming Vengeful Spirit, and he's going to even more powerful support this time in the form of Wolf on Lich, who is perfectly capable of keeping up with spam. So if the two of them decide to roam into the bush, if the Enigma decides to go into the bush, they could pick up some really early kills and stop that Enigma from having any sort of significant impact on the game. But introducing the teams as they calling out the lineups quickly, we've got VnR Epileptic Balloon on the Clockwork, playing 3 out of 3 on that hero in this series. We've got Wolf playing on the Lich. We're gonna have Terrible Player I Am playing on the Slark. He's actually not playing the Clockwork this game. Am I mistaken? Yeah. No, I'm right. Strider is once again going to be playing on his Vengeful Spirit, and Shidowi is going to be playing on the Lifestealer.
I'm not sure if I should introduce your iFG at the moment because they're going to start a team fight really soon. If the Strider Vengeful Spirit overextends, but here we go. O'Malley is the Enigma, supposed to secure the carry. Marana, Addison, the mid solo Ember Spirits. Distort is the Bat Rider as usual, and Phalanx, as you said, brilliant Visage. So I hope to see them getting some team fights going on, and if they're able to pull that off, it's going to be easy win. But you know, it's Veneration Esports we're talking about here, and you know, farming is the key to do this. So let's just see how it goes. And also Epileptic Baboon, if they're able to get some team fights going, it's going to be really good. Oh, Strider's going to get a lot of damage done on him.
No, he's just going to back away and he'll be fine. Would you like to introduce iFG?
Didn't I just?
Oh, did you? Oh.
Well, yeah,
sorry,
okay.
I was watching the rune. Strider was about to have a fight.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying about how good Phalanx's Visage is, as you said, as well. So that's basically it. I mean, Alistam, I think he's going to have a brilliant game because a melee hero against Ember Spirit is pretty nice for an Ember Spirit, especially because you have the Flame God available on yourself. He's just waiting to get it off. He's just trying to figure out what he's got. Oh, it's going to be the Searing Chains instead.
Yeah, and he's both players in the middle are actually taking quite a lot of harass for each other. They both went down to half-life. Adistav's run back to Papa Tango, Terrible Player.
Strider's coming in. Oh, what a leap. Strider's just waiting patiently. I think he's just waiting to get the magic missile in, but until leap occurs, it's not going to happen. And I think Slark is just going to do it as soon as that cooldown wears off. That pounce. Yeah,
well, I'm sure IFG are a little bit more aware of the fact that Strider was really good on his roaming Vengeful. And I'm sure that Adistam is quite aware that, and I'm sure that he knows that the Vengeful Spirit hasn't been spotted so far. They do have 2 very aggressive wards from IFG in the Radiance jungle, so they do know that he's there. O'Malley has just pinged out the fact that Strider is on the high ground, so they do know that he's there. Adistam's just being careful. He's staying on the right hand side of the lane, so that if Terrible Player I Am's going to go in, but he's gonna. Adistam's running out and towards the right here. He may be in some trouble. He's going to use his shackles just to keep Terrible Player, and with Strider's running down the river, he's going to have to go. There is a haste rune, which may cause even further trouble for him unless he gets to it first. Strider's actually going to pick it up, but nothing's going to become of it. And Adistam's going to be just fine. He has to take a little bit of a ring around the rosy path, but he managed to stay safe in the end.
If Strider just waited like maybe 5 seconds, he could have gotten a career kill, but oh well. I mean, he obviously didn't have the size to see it, so it's no biggie. But still, he's got that haste rune. Maybe you should do something in the mid lane, just maybe push Adistam back a bit to allow Terrible Player to farm up quite a bit. And as well as Chidowi, I think Chidowi is not doing too well at this moment in the safe lane, especially with the Lich just trying to back off and get some stacking going on, which leaves him alone. And it's against a Visage and a Marana, with 2 ranged heroes against Chidowi's Lifestealer. You can see that's not going too well at all.
Strider's coming in around here bottom. Looks like we're going to have an initiation. Phalanx, Wolf starts off with a spam, and Strider's going to follow up with a stun, and Chidowi is going to easily get Phalanx for first blood, so that was a really nice rotation. Strider used his smoke just in the bush. I was just keeping an eye on him as he made his way through. And once again, nice and patient. He was actually just out of sight of the dire ward when he smoked. So, but it's very good of VnR to make sure that they have a sentry here, just to make sure that it doesn't have the vision. Suzy Q's just gonna have to get out of lane here. He receives another spam from the Lich with a Frost Blast, and he has to make his way back to tower. I'm I'm uncertain. Suzuki is not going to be able to get it. He's managed to get 12 creep kills so far, but this lane is soon not going to be very safe for him to stick around. I think they may want to follow top once again. Zistort and Clockwork are playing. Zistort's has no mana and no life, so he might have to go back sometimes too. While
Radiant's
the
middle
Clockwork's
tower is under
almost
attack.
at his mana base.
Guys, you need to defend here.
The only difference between the top lane is that this time it's Distort in the safe lane, so he's got the jungle to harass on. It's just the mana is a bit of an issue, knowing that he just got cogged, but still, I think Epileptic Baboon is not having such a good game compared to how he's got the last hits, yeah, but compared to how Terrible Player plays it. I mean, he's definitely much more passive than he's supposed to be. Simply because he's in the off lane this game, and maybe if Clockwork was in the safe lane like the previous game, he could have been more aggressive and farmed a little bit more than this even. He's got 23, but still, it could be much more devastating.
Yeah, Clockwork's at the top of the log so far on last hits with 23.
Yeah.
O'Malley's on 21, but obviously his that farm is inflated because he's farming jungle creep. And third is actually VnR. There's a lot of harass I have been watching middle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he managed to get the latch. This could be a kill. Dark Pack goes off and Astam's on nothing, and he's going to get a kill. Terrible player. I have just managed to get in time. Strider's going to take a stun from the Enigma, but he's going to be just fine. He's going to a creep wave arrives at the tower, so he's going to take no harass. And he's just going to pop a tango. He's got his boots, and he's just going to be able to walk away. Good play from Terrible player. I am. He managed to get the lasso there. The pounce, sorry.
Yeah, also good decisions from VnR as well. I mean, it's overextension, but they were just willing to take it, and they knew, especially Strider at the captain, he just knew that it's a possibility that if that leap goes on, he's definitely going to get the kill, and that's exactly the perfect moment for it. And with Adestem down on one death, it's perfect for Slock to just free farm a little bit as well.
Man, Strider is doing work in this game. Now he's pulling in the bottom lane. Sure, he doesn't get the greatest pull. But, I mean, he's involved in middle, he's involved in bottom, he's making sure that both of his lanes are coming out on top. Middle is going to get initiated on it again. Adestam is going to take some damage. The pounce actually does bring off the magic shield, but the magic shield is now level 2, so it's going to be able to withstand the pounce for the meantime. Terrible player Am's going to be able to heal up very quickly. He's got a bottle and he's got his level 6, which gives him a plus 3% health gain per second when he's not in sight of the enemy hero. So he's just leveling up. He's got 68 regen at level 6, which is exactly what you want. So he's going to be able to stay in mid lane just fine. The problem is that Adestam doesn't have that kind of regeneration. He's having to use his bottle and a lot of regeneration to try and stay in this lane, whereas Slock just has to go and look for a rune or just run around his bush for a second and he's back up to full health.
It's pretty unfair for Adestam because he's going to need, that healing salve is perfect for him at the moment. But that's done from yes, it was close, but not close enough.
Yeah, good reactions from Adestam just to get a remnant out there. Terrible player on Am's actually stuck in the tower. He's about to. Black Hole gets casted. Adestam was in trouble, but it looks like they're going to get a counter kill. Wolf actually comes in, and it looks like they're going to bring Adestam down, but they counter with a Slock kill as well, so it's 1 for 1. And the supports are just going to back off. It was probably worth it to cast that Black Hole, to be honest. It's only 7 minutes into the game. So getting a kill on the mid hero who's doing so well is completely worth it. But good rotation from Wolf to get the counter kill.
Definitely. And Enigma to pick up the Soul Ring, it's perfect because the amounts of mana Black Hole needs, it's just insane, especially if he's farming up like this the whole time.
It looks like Slock may be in trouble here again, but actually he's just going to run away and should be fine.
No, definitely fine. I mean, that ulti is just insane. They should nerf it, in my opinion, because regenerating like this is like basically staying in the fountain while you're at it. Adestam gets the haste rune, so that's good for him.
Yeah, that's going to give him at least a little bit of survivability in this lane. He's be able to use his bottle just to get him up to full HP and mana. O'Malley's having to do a lot of work. He's got his soul ring up. He's having to do a lot of work, rotating middle, rotating down bottom to counter ward, and now he's up top and may look to go on the Clockwork. The Visagers here as well. So he's having to sacrifice a lot of his farm at the moment just to keep his team up and running. And done fairly. He's been involved in the only kill that iFG have so far. But it may be worth his while just to maybe get up a quick blink dagger.
Let's see what happens over here. I mean, Phalanx is not yet level 6, so no familiars available for them to get some familiars coming in whenever there's a cog happening. So yeah, it's a level 8 clock, so it's pretty scary, to be honest. And with a support like Lich to help him out, it's going to be devastating. I mean, level 6 Lich, he has an ulti available whenever they want to start a fight against the clockwork. So let's just see if they're able to maybe get a counter fight coming in.
Yeah, that's one great thing about Lich is that he not only he's not only mana sufficient, he's also quite XP sufficient because he gets experience from every sacrifice. So even if he misses out on creeps in lane, just sacrificing a creep every now and then gives him enough experience, and with just incidental experience that he gets from standing in lane, he makes sure that he gets an early 6 every single time, and that is something that you have to be careful, because Chain Frost can
Dire's bottom tower
devastating, and besides, sure, they're going to have mobility once the Batrider gets a Blink Dagger. He's still 700 short at the moment.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's busy looking over at bottom rune, but the rune is top, so I think Adestam is going to be making his way towards this right now.
Yeah.
Or actually, it was bottom. It was picked up by the Slark.
The flames rush forth.
But they don't have that much maneuverability besides the pounce. So if you know, if Lich maybe gets a little bit of farm, but it looks like he's going for a blink. But if Lich gets his Chain Frost off on one of the heroes, say maybe Batrider with a blink, and disables that blink, he could do a lot of damage in team fights.
It's just a matter of time that he's going to do it. It's just that he's so behind in farm at the moment. He's got 32 lost hits. I mean, he's really behind compared to what like Lifesteal with 62. I mean, it's devastating. But if he's able to maybe grab a kill or two right now, I mean, they've got the supports right there. Enigma is on his way. No, he's actually rotating to mid instead.
Well, while I was talking, Slark actually managed to take down Adestam middle, and it looks like that Phalanx is going to go down bottom. He's just been picked off, so it looks like iFG may be falling apart at the seams here.
Yeah. Maybe it's I don't really know, because iFG International is one of the teams that don't get picked off. Like they're the team that usually picks off other people. But you know, that's basically the turnaround in this match, with VnR doing all the work that iFG is supposed to do. And it's actually a big surprise as well. I mean, VnR has struggled now and then, but tonight they've played really brilliant. It's amazing, especially the game 2 and the game 3 as well. She's always farming like a boss.
Yeah, VnR have struggled so far in this leg. They have extremely experienced and extremely good players, don't get me wrong, but they just have been struggling to get up the wins that the success that they had in previous legs last year. They've only got one win to their game so far this season, and this is actually going to be quite an important win, because it might give them enough points to stay safe. And
I think this, one of the biggest wins to have if they're able to do it. I mean, it's still early. It's 5-1 leading to VnR side, but you know, it's 12 minutes in, and anything can happen afterwards. Like whenever Sjoberg gets the blink dagger, as it's going to get right now, it's going to be devastating. O'Malley's in trouble.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think it turns out that Slark is the one in trouble right now.
He is going to be just fine, I think. Adestam has, and he gets just going to get leaped and dark pacted, and the Slark is going to be fine.
Dark pacted? Is that a word now? I'm going to make that word a word.
Dark pacted? Sure. Dark pacted? Yeah. It's a word.
Yeah.
I play Scrabble, guys. Don't worry. Trust me. I play word feud. So,
next 100 followers, come on, let's go. What?
I'm checking up how we're doing.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you've got like
96. It's only you. Oh, Adestam's got to go down middle. He just melts. He gets swapped, stunned, and dark pacted, frost blasted, and sent back to the grave, sent back to the fountain in a body bag.
Wow, Strider's definitely making plays tonight. I mean, even the worst in the first game, although they have lost, but you can see how much influence he has in this team, and it's basically showing in this game as well. I mean, one swap coming in and add a stab, boom, he dies once again. That's basically it. Strider, this support is definitely working for Veneration Esports.
Yeah.
So they should keep this up.
I think if they wanted to ban anything, they should have banned the Vengeful Spirits. I mean, he did an amazing amount of work in. It looks like they've got to have a kill top, Epileptic Baboon. He's going to cast his. Oh! He almost kills Suzy Q with his blade mail. Excuse me, but Suzy Q's going to be able to survive. Slock is on his way up top here under cover of an invis. He sees Distort waiting here. He might just decide to
Green Dude's top thing
say hello, and he is. And oh, there's a chicken here as well. So Distort's going to not only be in trouble.
Structures are fortified.
It looks like terrible player I am is going to go for. Oh, he's going for the leap, and he's not going to get it. Distort's going to be just fine.
It's just a bit late for Strider to rotate in right now. I mean, they should have gone for objective like they were supposed to for mid solo. Sorry, for the mid tower. But
oh, terrible player I am needs to be careful here. Oh, he's extremely close to landing the pounce. iFG Adestam is now under cover of Moonlight Shadow, and he might actually look to go in here, but he's just going to back away for the meantime.
Yeah, best idea at the moment. What I think iFG is not doing right at this moment is that I think if they picked up this lineup, they should be casting the Moonlight Shadow obviously more, and just basically get some team fights going as well. But the pick-off is basically, as I said earlier, Veneration Esports are the one doing it. There's going to be Black Hole. Black Hole is going to be cast. No Black Hole. But instead Distort with that Blink Dagger, making use of it.
Now in comes the Black Hole. Chain Frost is going to go off, and it's going to do lots of damage, but the Maker's already there on the Enigma, and they're going to survive, and that's going to get Phalanx a triple kill.
Yep, Phalanx just happened. Triple kill, amazing Dodo.
So iFG went from not being in this game at all to suddenly taking down both of the core heroes from VnR, and looks like they might be wanting to push a tower middle as well. So they are, I would say, back in this game.
Yeah, definitely. It's 6-5, but that was like what 4 kills over there, and that's just the Black Hole and the Phalanx just picking people off with the familiars as well. And basically after that Black Hole, Adestam is just steamrolling in that team fight, and definitely worth it. It's the only downside to this is Adestam is 4 deaths to 0 kills, and if he's able to just catch up with that, he's going to do amazingly in team fights.
Yeah, I mean, if we look at the gold and XP graph, the gold earners shot down significantly towards iFG.Int in the last couple of minutes, and the XP graph is almost back down to nothing in the last couple of minutes. So iFG are doing well to keep themselves in the game and just keep on farming. The make up from O'Malley, I think, is quite important as well. Because I don't think that VnR have a mechanism as of yet. They are about 200 short. Wolf is very close to getting a mechanism. So they will have one for this next team fight as well.
I mean, that mechanism saved himself, O'Malley, as well as Phalanx. So, that Leech ulti was going to get those 2 heroes, but one mechanism just saved both of their lives, and it was just amazing. And good timing for the Black Hole as well. And that definitely just turned everything around. But let's just see a Nike's bomb coming in really soon.
Yeah, it looks like they want to go in top, but as he comes in, he gets arrowed. Clockwork is taking a lot of damage. Adestam is... Oh, Potter left in, so he's immediately going to go down. Adestam jumps off towards the top where he has a remnant lying around just to keep him safe. So he's going to be perfectly fine, but that actually went... I actually thought that they were actually counter-initiating on the Clockwork, and it turned out there was a Nax hiding inside. But IFG International on the back of that are going to take a T1 tower with almost no... Clockwork shoots a hook, but splits the wickets, and Lifestealer denies the tower, which is really good, considering that the amount of creeps that were destroying that tower. Yeah. So really well played from Chidoe to get that deny.
I think Adestam needed that gold. It's just so unfortunate at the moment. He's got the drums, but that's basically it. Unless they get a team fight going on with Distort initiating, I don't think they're able to just keep up farming, because right now Lifestealer has got 103 last hits, and with a basher up as well, he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a serious pickup at 18 minutes. 18 minutes into the game, considering that he's got face boots and an armlet already. He's going full horse build and has managed to pick up a basher as well. So he's going to be hitting. He's hitting for 160 damage, which is extremely significant considering that Phalanx only has 800 HP to speak of. And considering that we have minus armor coming out from the Vengeful Spirit and just tons of spam in the form of stuns and chain frosts with a mech to back it up, he's going to be quite scary if he manages to actually get off on some heroes. But Black Hole is going to be up for this fight, and IFG are swinging around. This might be a big play for O'Malley. Chado's just used his rage. Adestam's going to start the fight. Suzuki's going to be in. He's going to pounce away, but O'Malley and Phalanx are coming in from the back of it. Strider's going to get pursued so far, and he's going to go down. Up at the top, we've got Suzuki backing away. We've got Chidoi and Terrible Player running after each other, and it looks like Clockwork might go down as well. Adestam are just waiting for the cogs to run out before running. At the back end, we've got a Black Hole going off. O'Malley's by himself though, next to a Slock and a Nax, and he's going to go down. Clockwork is eventually going to go down to the other 4 heroes from IFG, but wow, that was a good fight for IFG. Wow, what a scrappy engagement.
In your bottom.
That black hole wasn't worth it either. I mean, he was alone and he black holed a Slock and a Lifestealer.
You know, that's always the argument with the if you want, like, it's the flight of fright syndrome. You know, you're about to die, and the only thing that's going to save you and give you those vital seconds for your team that might be able to get there in time is that black hole. And players tend to instinctively go for that hero, that, you know, that ability that's going to save their life. Where sometimes, especially on abilities like Black Hole, which has 180 second cooldown, 190 second cooldown at the moment, so it's more than 3 minutes that spell's going to be down. So it's almost worth it just to not use it and say, well, I'm going to enjoy this death and come back with a Black Hole next time.
Incoming!
Yeah, definitely. It's just so unfortunate that, you know, after that Black Hole, Suzuki did not focus on O'Malley at all. Oh,
it looks like Adestam's in trouble, but he gets stunned. He's trying to get away with his remnants and gets hooked by the Clockwork. He goes invis, but there is a Sentry Ward down. Excuse me, he's taking a lot of damage, but he's going to get mech'd by the Enigma. On the back end, Wolf is going to go down to Distort. The whole IFG team is currently under cover of Moonlight Shadow, so Strider doesn't actually quite know how much trouble he's in, as 3 heroes of IFG are just going to
tower is under attack.
Give him a lick and send him back to base. So another good engagement from IFG.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's still on 0 kills, Adestam, and I think he's needed to get some hero kills in order to get some gold up. But oh well.
Oh, it looks like he might be able to get Chidoi here. Chidoi's popped his armlet, but he's going to go down.
You see what I mean? It's the supports or the story just trying to take everything. I mean, just leaving Ember Spirit alone over there with no kills whatsoever. But it was actually worth it helping him. I mean, Lifestealer was about to kill him, but you know, that was a good Batrider initiation coming in. Not initiation, but a rotation coming in just to help him out. So with 11 assists on the Ember Spirit, it's not too bad, but he just needs some kills, our raids. I mean, Suzuki is there, he's farming up, but you know, late game, you're gonna need an Ember Spirit doing a lot of damage with that Daedalus or a Battle Fury even.
Suzuki has picked up and it looks like he's in trouble from the Slock, who's currently just absolutely waiting on him, but Suzuki's going to pass away and he's going to be fine and get mech'd up and he should go back to farming. He's picked up an Ogre Axe, which I imagine will be for a BKB, hopefully not for a Sang and Yasha. Let me express my thoughts like that.
Sing Sing plays Murano with the Sang and Yasha.
Good for Sing Sing.
Do it with smoke in your face.
I say that I actually really enjoy Sing Sing.
Yeah, good. Zistor is about to die. No.
Yeah, Zistort dove far and hard to try and get that kill. Strider's in here and he's might be able to catch Phalanx, but he's taken a lot of damage from the slice of fist from and he took a took a spam from Phalanx, but it's got to get mech'd up. I'm not sure he wants to come in here again. But Clockwork is going to be able to get this kill, I think.
Players here.
Oh, he misses with his rocket. He missed with his rockets. Just a little bit shy, I think.
Rocket wouldn't have killed him. Alright, it's got 200 hit points and there's still 28 armor on him. Ridiculous.
28 armor. What's that about?
Right?
Yeah. Wow. That is significant. But anyway, O'Malley's almost got his Blink Dagger, I think, if he wants to go for it. He's got 1,600 gold, so we're either going to see a Blink Dagger or most likely a BKB coming out of him. Just to make sure that the Clark and Venge are going to not be able to disrupt his black hole, but VnR are responding by trying to go into rush. They've got Clockwork under cover of Invis, just spying the two heroes from iFG, who are also thinking that VnR are in the rush, but iFG are currently on the circling it, so they might have seen a hull up by the creep bank. I'm not actually sure. But there is a medallion. Oh, it's going to be very close. Shadoi is extremely low. He's going to have to pick up that rush and get out of there. And
O'Malley's about to die as well.
O'Malley's about to die on the back of it. Really good hook from the Clockwork. Spying out that O'Malley was by himself there and just picking the opportunity to go for him. Which is providing the space for Slark to get his way top to top T1 and most likely push that as well. iFG are completely caught out there in the bottom side of the map, so Slark should have a pretty free time of taking his tower. And he looks like he's working towards a Orchids. Most likely just to stop the... well, actually, Orchids is great on almost every single one of those heroes for iFG.
Yeah, yeah. Adestam is just barely escaping.
His top is all nasty and brokey.
Boom, there it goes.
He's going to... the Stort's going to lasso the Lich. He's going to be just fine. He's going to mech, so he's going to be able to walk away. But Shadoi's just going to show his face and say, "Hello, I'm here," and then they're just going to leave. So they had one look at a ageist lifestealer and decided that that was not a party that they wanted to go to.
Yeah. No,
it looks like the Clockwork might actually go down. Oh!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So close.
Shadoi's
points.
Shadoi's going to stay. Oh, it's not going to get them.
So much damage.
Yeah. Oh, he wants those.
Nope, nope.
He's looking for them, and he's just decided to go into the bush and farm instead. Slark is just a recipe away from his Orchids.
He's farming like a boss. I mean, he's just doing whatever he could. I mean, he's got 105 last hits, but you know, just grabbing off Adestam now and then as well is just so good for a hero like that. And that's basically it. He's just halfway to the recipe as well, so about like 300 gold. So that gets the Malevolence. That's where he's gonna start steamrolling as well. I mean, even on Marana, if he's gonna leap on Marana, that's basically it. I mean, it's got the silence. Marana can't do anything to it, and that's basically kills after kills after kills.
Adestam maybe is some trouble here. He does have a remnant that he could pop to, but so Stort is gonna go down and oh, there is a swap from Strider to try and save the Clockwork, but it just done a naught, and Adestam is now just gonna go down. Black Hole is gonna get cast. It's gonna land on 2, but Slark might have the ability to shut it down with his cast, but he decides to do nothing instead. The Lich ulti is gonna go down off, which is immediately gonna kill Enigma, and Phalanx is gonna get killed as well. So that's 4 down. Potom was so low that and was getting hit by the Lich ulti, so she had to bounce away. And that was a 3-for-4 fight in VnR's favor.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The Phalanx falling, giving Lifestealer 1,053 gold. It's a lot. For giving a carry that
1,058 gold, wow.
Yeah, it's a monster kill streak that was lost on Phalanx.
That's the thing about Visage, is that Soul Judge picks up a lot of kills, but when he dies, he often has quite high kill streaks. So he tends to feed quite large amounts of gold to the opposing team if he does actually die. And Phalanx has a good job not to die. I think that's his first. No, it's not his first death, but He's managed to get to beyond godlike after going 0-2. So was it or just godlike? Monster kill. Sorry,
It
excuse
was
me.
monster kill. Yeah. Yeah, but that's like giving away the Ahsoka recipe. That's basically what a Lifestealer has at the moment. Because in 28 minutes, he's really farmed. I'd be so scared. I think Vengeful Spirit, not the right hero to get into, but okay, because Clockwork is an offlane farming up. So
Nax is hiding the fact that Suzy Q is in a lot of trouble here because Chidori is just waiting for him. So Stort's going to come in and Lusu him, but there is no black hole for this fight. It's still a 97-second cooldown. So Stort needs to get the hell out of there, and he's just going to get absolutely destroyed. Slark is going to come off the back of it and just maim and kill the Enigma. So that's another fight that went terribly for IFG. That was really good of VnR. I mean, they set up the preparation, and their team fight happened all at the same time. They literally just congregated on the bottom and just caught 3 of those heroes completely by surprise. And this may be Rax.
You rate so?
Slark's got a DD for a short while. They do have a glyph. Oh, but he almost lands his. Shadowie's got an assault cuirass. They've got a medallion of courage. They've got a mechanism. So at the very least they're going to get this T3 before backing out. So that's really well done from VnR.
Very well.
I think they're able to take this actually. Battle Fury finally picked up by Ember Spirit, so hopefully that's something. Because Ember Spirit wasn't in that fight, and that was quite unfortunate. Because if he did those slides of fists and a little fire remnants, it would have like did quite a bit of damage over there. It's just that after Suzuki's death, Enigma, Batrider, and Visage can't really do anything after that.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Alistam stuck with the Battle Fury build. It might have been better just for him to pick up maybe a Maelstrom and a BKB just to get some damage. So in the meantime, Slark's actually just going to initiate on Stort and kill him once again. I don't believe there is a sentry up on the high ground here, and Chidori is taking a lot of damage, but he's going to get swapped out by Strider, who's now going to get black holed by himself. So good play from Strider. The Lich ulti is just destroying the opposing side. Phalanx is now taking his 4th hit from that ulti. He's going to try to survive by getting a Visage down, but Spark and Chidori just going to come in and get the kill. So that's another 3 heroes down. A good arrow from Suzy Q lands on. Oh, it didn't land on Chidori. But he is a.
But oh well.
Oh, land on a Slark. Sorry, he's going to be down, but that's going to be Rax. Suzy Q is going to have to use a BKB just to stop an Orcus from killing her, which is definitely not the ideal situation. Black Hole's now down for this fight. 144 seconds. Wolf looks like he's going to go down. He's going to get lassoed. Epileptic Baboon, in the meanwhile, is going to take down O'Malley, who's stuck in a Clockworks by himself. The combination of Slark and Makes are absolutely just pounding this other team. So Stort is going to go down, and that's going to be a full team wipe from IFG for just the Lich, and that's going to be a free bottom Rax for VnR, and it looks like VnR are set up to actually take Game 3 and the series. It looks like Alistam's going to try and get some kills off the back of the. They did manage to get the melee Rax, but there is a range Rax still going. Alistam comes in, he comes up with the fire ramps and immediately gets pounced on by the Slark. Is going to turn around and absolutely just destroy him. Clockwork's going to hook in on the far, and he's going to hit his own creep wave and just get completely out of range of help to help Slark. But the Slark is going to be, regardless, just jumping into the rush pit and safely making it away. So that's another team fight that doesn't go in the favor of IFG, and IFG are already on the back foot here.
I think VnR just knew that they had a Lifestealer farming up pretty well. So if they had a Mirana position 1, which was Suzuki, the choice was, the mission or the objective was to just close off Alistam's mid-solo Ember Spirit, and it did it perfectly. And that just leaves, Mirana, like compared to Lifestealer, she's not too well as a position 1 carry. So if she could actually get more farm in this game, it would have worked much better. But in this case, what's a BKB gonna do? I mean, if she was maybe a position 2 or something, if Alistam was, for instance, using it as a mid solo, he would have gotten maybe Maelstrom, or what you said, what Ember Spirit could have gotten as well. So a switch around would have been much better for AFG. So yeah, it's quite yeah, big loss for it not to have a position 1 carry like a life stealer, for instance, on IFG side.
Yeah, I mean, I have to give props to VnR that they, throughout all 3 games, in terms of their team fight items, they've been absolutely on point. There's going to be an initiation from the clockwork on Sistort. Sistort's taking a lot of damage, and everything Baboon's just sitting with. He's going to pay for his life. He tried to get a kill with the blade mail and the clockwork, and oh, Slog's going to come in, and Mace is going to pop out of it, which immediately kills the Batrider. Chidoi's now going to wail onto Phalanx, but a huge Slog didn't get caught in the black hole, and Orchid's up the Enigma, which starts the black hole, which allows the Nakes to escape freely, and then the Enigma goes down on the back of it. So that's really well played from the Slog, and these 2 support heroes, these 2 carry heroes from VnR in the form of Chidoi and Terrible Player Am are just doing work, man. Wow.
A good combo as well. Like pounce in, infest out. It's wow. I mean, you saw what happened over there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's getting to the point that the fact that the Enigma doesn't have a BKB is pretty much stopping him from ever being able to get up the black hole. The fact that there's an Orchid, there is a Clockwork, and a Vengeful Spirit who has swap and stun to be able to disable the black hole. There's just too much. Even if they have thrown some of their spams, there is going to most likely be one of the spams left to get rid of that black hole. And I'm pretty sure that these players are professional enough to make sure to hold their abilities long enough to make sure that black hole gets cancelled. And that's exactly what happened. It looks like they're going to go for Adestam. They know where Adestam's going to jump to, and Strider's waiting right here. Clockwork's going to hook in, and Adestam's going to go down. Very well played. They saw where his Remnant went, and VnR are playing out of their boots, man.
It's insane. It's a 9 kill difference at the moment, and as well as a Rex down for Infinity Gaming. Yeah, I don't see Infinity Gaming actually just taking this back. I mean, it's a bit too late at the moment with position 1 carry Marana is so underformed. I mean, he's gonna need to do something much more than this.
Well, it looks like Sistort's in trouble again. He immediately goes down. Strider gets mech'd and is able to walk down the base, but that's still 2 cores from IFG down. VnR have just carried on, getting pick-off after pick-off.
Equally good Epileptic Baboon.
Oh, the GG comes out. The game is over. Phalanx is about to get off on the back end. But O'Malley calls Distort call a GG, and VnR take the series. 2-1.
What a big win for VnR.
Wow.
They win the next one as well. I mean, they're going to need the points, but, like, with them playing like this, it's amazing.
Oh, man, what a series. What games of Dota. I mean, they were all past the 30-minute mark, and we had good games from both sides. Wow. I feel fulfilled, man.
Yeah.
Extremely excellent games. I've got to give my MVP for the series, Epileptic Baboon on that Clockwork, by a country mile. That man created space. He was so instrumental in every single team fight from VnR, and the other heroes were just able to profit on the back end of that. So really well played from VnR, and IFG go down 2-1.
Well, good luck to both teams for the last week, the final week of DGL, and yeah, for the playoffs as well. Just hope that they do well. And yeah, for IFG International, they're really good as a team, so we hope to see them going far as well. So yeah, good luck to both teams actually.
Yeah, good luck further, and thank you to you, Rainz, for coming to cast with me. I'm sure that we will be casting some more in the upcoming week and in the Summer League playoffs.
For sure, man. Dude, I'll see you again.
Yeah, and just to plug myself, if you liked and enjoy what you listened to, please feel free to follow me. Hashtag DeMoNiK gets to 100 on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at DeMoNiK Today, on Facebook at DeMoNiK. Sorry, let's do it this way. On Twitter, you can follow me at DeMoNiK Today. On Twitch TV, you can follow me at DeMoNiK Today. And on YouTube, you can follow me at DeMoNiK Today. Or alternatively, search for DeMoNiK Goes Gaming, which is also my Facebook page. Facebook.com/DeMoNiK Goes Gaming. Feel free to please
so
like.
pages.
I am fully informed. Yeah. So
You
yeah,
can just catch me on Twitter,
And
that's basically it.
the VODs for these games will be up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/DeMoNiK today. From tomorrow morning, I will upload them tonight, so they will be there from tomorrow.
Sweet. Awesome. See you guys again. No, that was fun.
Until next time, keep gaming. Peace out.
Cheerio.